Good fella, Sports TV. We up in this thing talking about Manny Pacquiao. Did an article on boxing scene. And today he affirmed what everybody already knew, that he was signing with Al Heyman at Premier Boxing Champions. And he also said that, he won't fight all the top fighters at PBC. Now, do people believe him? It's not for you to believe. A lot of people believe a lot of different things in boxing, and it's actually for size. So you only can take the wait and see approach after you fight Adrian Broner. I think that's a good tune-up to get back in the mix of things. Floyd Mayweather said in the TMZ video that he don't care what Pacquiao do and all that. F Pacquiao basically is what he's saying. But some interesting fights over there with some guys. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, the big three at PBC. Who they are, which I'm not gonna say their name. They'll jump at a chance to fight Pacquiao. They won't fight each other. They'll dance around each other doing a PBC tribal, heritage traditional dance. But if they got opportunity to fight Pacquiao, you're gonna see one of them dudes get off the hop and shoulder arm gonna be okay. Other dude grow some heart. Other dude, jump back in there and act like he wants to smoke. You know what I'm saying? It'll be interesting. At this point in his career, most people don't believe Pacquiao could last. You know what I'm saying, with some of the young bulls at 147 pounds. Now, he just saying this to say that? Yeah, I think he just said that Pacquiao said that Crawford was scared. Anybody believe that? Bomac said he didn't believe that. That came out Pacquiao's mouth. He said, I don't even sound like Pacquiao. And in my opinion, it really don't. But there's some big fights over there for him. But why not? Why not? Why not just, get the bag with Terrence Crawford and Top Rank? Well, I don't know. Maybe he holds Terrence Crawford to a higher regards like certain other fighters do. Like we starting to figure out who the real boogeyman is, Bud Crawford. I don't know, but, it's interesting. He got fights over there, hella galore. Berto, Hughes, the other three guys up there as well. He got hella fights, man, and I just find it hard to believe he gonna fight anybody, next year that's higher than Adrian Broner. You know what I'm saying? Other than Floyd Mayweather. So, Floyd act like that fight ain't gonna happen. He act like he gonna fight Khabib, or he gonna act like he gonna rematch Conor McGregor. They asked Conor McGregor, who you gonna fight, Paulie or Floyd? Either one. He said, I'm gonna fight both in a boxing ring. So it's crazy though, but this is about 5 or 6 years too late. I'd love to see, Pacquiao cross over before then. I felt when he got with Top Rank, they kind of babied his career and protected him. But, he made a good bag with Top Rank. His how can I say it? His aura grew with Top Rank. I will say that. The groundwork was with Golden Boy, whoever he was with before Top Rank. But his legend grew with Top Rank. You know what I'm saying? His legend did grow. The bite, the catch weights. Nobody talk about that when the history books are all set and closed. Margarita, Cotto, Joshua Clottey, Oscar De La Hoya, Shane Mosley, Ricky Hatton. His legend was growing and growing. And, obviously he had a handicap, but, Top Rank did a lot for Manny Pacquiao. They took Pacquiao from a fan favorite to a legend. How they moved him. And in hardcore boxing fans' eyes, is he as legendary as he is in casuals fans' eyes? No. Because everybody know his situation, his backstory with everything that went on with the USADA, VADA testing, everything that went on from thought that might promoter, everything that went on from that. But it's interesting to see if he will get in there with them young guys and mix it up with the top fighters. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously he living the Lomachenko dreams behind crossing over. So obviously at 140, it ain't too many PBC fighters over there. You got affiliated fighters like Lou DiBella fighter, Regis Progress that can win a tournament and possibly move up. As well as you got, Devin, Berto, Hughes, Danny Garcia, I think is another fighter that, that he can fight. I would look to see him fight Danny Garcia. I think Garcia been asking for that fight. I think it's a good fight for Broner. You think you could possibly see him if Floyd don't want to fight him no more, which that's what Floyd trying to act like. He kind of got Pacquiao to bite. He acted like he cared about Pacquiao in that video, and he really wanted to make the fight happen. But maybe Floyd just wanted to get him over to Al, get him to talk to Al, and lay a game plan out with Al, and just to get Pacquiao over there to spice things up. then maybe they can entice or persuade Pacquiao to pass the torch. But if I'm Pacquiao, I ain't passing no torches, man, because Mayweather didn't have to pass the torch, but you want to come get me. And I understand that I need the bag, I need the bread, but there's other ways for me to get the bag and rake up my bread or my leaves without having to go out and pass the torch to one of the young bucks. I wasn't passing the torch to Bud, and I ain't passing the torch to them 3 guys. You know what I'm saying? Because whoever he do pass the torch in between those 3 stooges, all right, they gonna think, man, them motherfuckers gonna think they shit don't stink if they can beat Pacquiao. They gonna believe they don't believe they the absolute green funky dookie. They gonna think you ain't never see those fights happen. You know, you probably gonna never see them fights happen now, in my opinion. You know, between those three stooges over there, man. But I don't think he in the business of cashing out or passing the torch. Excuse me. I think it's Broner, if not Floyd, in the near future. I think he fight Danny Garcia, and like I said, man, I put respect on Danny Garcia's name. Not with the whole situation, 3 stooges coming up here, and obviously he's not saying the one guy's name, but I put respect because, you know, he didn't duck Lucas Matisse. Danny was body at 140, and you know, I respect him for what he did at 140. And is he on some comfortable sleep in the silk sheet stuff right now? Yeah, he really comfortable in his situation. But you know, Pacquiao beat the hell out of Danny Garcia. He's still about 3 times faster than Danny Garcia. Garcia can land a left hook, but I see a lot of decline in Danny Garcia. I think the Wars catching up with Danny Garcia. I seen Matisse and Danny Garcia and Matisse took something out of each other. They both ain't never regained. They walked out that fight not the same. They never was the same. They never was the form they was before they fought each other. You can see the wars that Matisse had with Provodnikov, John Molina, Victor Postol after them, and Danny Garcia with the Herrera, the Peterson, the Thurman, the Sean Porter fight. He just never was the same fighter. You know, you can say it was inactivity. I always point back to the Matisse fight, but I think you're going to see Pacquiao beat Broner, fight Garcia. I think he beat Garcia, and then eventually, you know, he get the bag. He might finally fight Floyd and walk away, but he said, you know, he want to go out fighting PBC fighters. So he jumped the other side, and it's money to be made. It's smoke on the flow. He as an active welterweight at PBC and fight Broner. I think eventually fighting Danny Garcia. He is the A side in any situation you slice the cake. He is the A side. You know, he is that guy over there. He is the money man. Now everybody else gonna have their eyes on him. Everybody gonna call him out and gonna be trying to get the Pacquiao fight because it gives them leverage over the other title holders, no matter what side of the street you on. So Pacquiao is a huge key. Man. Pacquiao is a big key to this division now. And like I said, I don't believe he's going to fight top PBC fighters. I don't believe that. But I'll link the article to the description, by the way. But I don't see that happening. But I do see him fighting Broner, Garcia, Danny Garcia. At the most, I see him fighting Booster. You know, everybody know who Booster is. Like I said, I'm not saying these guys by their name. But at most, I see them fighting Booster, a.k.a. K. Diddy's son. At the very most, everybody else, unless somebody, you know, phenomenally comes up with a title like Custio Clayton, you know, maybe Luis Galazzo upset the other guy, or whatever, or Keith Thurman gets stripped and he get elevated to Super WBA champion. I said his name, you know, he gets stripped, you know, then I can see him doing a Watusi around here, man. But you know, we'll see, man. We'll see. And we'll see. But he got the keys to the Jeep. Vroom, vroom, vroom. And let's see if them other guys, you know, stop their career and start calling out Manny Pacquiao, which that's going to happen. I'm telling you. Everybody's eyes going to turn on Manny Pacquiao because he gives them leverage over everybody in the division. If I'm Pacquiao, I'm Broner, Garcia, Floyd, I'm out. Them the 3 bags I'm getting in that order. You know, let me know what you think about the situation. I'll link the article in the description. Goodfellas Sports TV. I'm probably going to go live to make an announcement in about an hour or two. You see this video, more like an hour. So I'm going to make an announcement. Big changes. And hopefully you guys rock with us with the changes. If not, it was nice knowing you. Shout out to everybody that's new. Subscribe. Much blessed to all the brothers there. We on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Thanks for holding us down. And definitely got much love for everybody out there that's supporting us, man. I'm definitely grateful to people, man. And continue to rock out with us, man. Big news coming really soon. One time for the one time. That's never going to change. We're going to continue to grind. Shout out to my brother, Cali Enigma, always holding us down. Shout out to everybody else holding us down as well. Y'all know what the business is. We gone.